Today we are going to be talking about Mobius strips and flexigons. A Mobius strip is a surface that has one side and one edge. A flexagon, on the other hand, is a chain of triangular pyramids that are connected, and when the joints of those pyramids are flexed, you see all four sides. All right, so we're going to be making a flexagon, and we're going to be doing some experiments with Mobius strips so we can better understand the characteristics of these two items. August Ferdinand Möbius was born in 1790 and died in 1868. He's a German mathematician and astronomer, and there are many concepts in the field of geometry and number theory which bear his name. To make a Mobius strip, you're going to first make a chain like that. And then you're going to give it a half twist, like so. And then I'm going to use quite a bit of tape to tape this up really nice. Now, I'm also going to make a chain, and by comparing the chain and the Mobius strip, we'll see how the Mobius strip is a unique item because it has one edge and one side. And through comparison, we can see how that's demonstrated. Take our marker and holding our strip as best as we can, this might be easier with two people, we're gonna try to draw a line down the very center of our chain. And then we're going to do the same thing with our Mobius strip. And this is showing us that our chain has two sides, so this side and then the inside that doesn't have marker, where our Mobius strip only has one side, because even though we were drawing and we put our pen down, we never once picked it up and yet remained always in the center of our Mobius strip. So that's our first little example. The next experiment that we're going to do involves our scissors. So I'm going to cut a little tiny hole right there in the middle of my chain, and then I am going to cut on that center line. And when I do that, I get two chains. Now, kiddos, what do you think is gonna happen when we cut on the center line with our Mobius strip? Based on our information that we have about our chains, what do you think is gonna happen with our Mobius strip? So let's think about that for a minute, okay? I'm going to cut in the very center of this Mobius strip. And I just started it like I did the other one. And I'm gonna cut, and I'm gonna cut right down the center here. And what you'll notice is that when we cut down the center, we only get one chain instead of two separate chains. For our next experiment, I'm using a 1-inch strip of paper. I'm going to make my chain, and instead of just doing 1 twist, I'm going to do 2. So 1 and 2. And that's a little bit easier if you have a thinner strip. What do you think is going to happen when we cut this Mobius strip? So why don't you guys make a hypothesis, and then we'll go ahead and do the experiment. All right. Oh my goodness, we have 2 different Mobius strips that have that one little loop in the center. They kind of look like 2 infinity signs. Pretty awesome, right?
Thanks for watching, and in our next video, we'll make a flexigon.